How to create a rubric. In this video, we will demonstrate how to create criteria and levels, adjust the rubric options, edit or delete a rubric, publish a rubric, and create a rubric using a template. Let's start from the My Courses page. To create a rubric, click on the assignment that you want to add a rubric to. Next, click on Advanced Grading. On the Advanced Grading page, ensure that Rubric is selected as the grading method. This will automatically update the grading method in the assignment grade settings to Rubric. To begin creating a rubric, click on the option Define New Grading Form from Scratch. From here, enter a name for the rubric and add a description if necessary. Now scroll down to the rubric. A rubric consists of two major parts, which are the criteria and the levels. The criterion is a principle or standard by which the assignment will be judged, and the level is a degree of performance quality for a specific criterion. You can add multiple criteria and multiple levels to each criterion. The rubric you see here is basic, with one criterion slot and 3 level slots which are all empty. To add a criterion, click on the text, click to Edit Criterion, and type in the criteria. Now we will add and define the levels for this criterion. You should decide how many levels you want before you begin editing levels. If you want more than 3 levels, you can add more by clicking on the Add Level button. And if you want less than 3 levels, you can remove a level by clicking on the trash can icon for that level. To define a level, click on Click to Edit Level and type in the level. Next, insert the number of points for the level. Repeat for the other levels, ensuring that the points for each level vary from high to low or good to bad. Now that one criterion is complete, click on Add Criterion to add another. Note that you can click on the double page icon to duplicate a criterion and all of its levels. You can move criterions within the rubric by clicking on the up and down arrows for the criterion. To remove a criterion, click on the trash can icon for that criterion. Rubric options. Once you are satisfied with your rubric setup, scroll down to the rubric options. For the option Sort Order for Levels, choose whether you would like levels for the criterions to be listed in ascending or descending order. We will now discuss the other options individually. Note that you can keep these options as the default. First option. Calculate grade having a minimum score of the minimum achievable grade for the rubric. If this option is checked, then the minimum grade that a student can receive for this assignment would be the sum of all the lowest levels in the rubric. If it is not checked, then the minimum grade for this assignment will be 0. Next option, allow users to preview rubric. Otherwise, it will only be displayed after grading. If this option is checked, students will be able to view the rubric before they make a submission. Next option, display rubric description during evaluation. If this option is checked, lecturers will be able to see the rubric description while grading. Next option, display rubric description to those being graded. If this option is checked, students will be able to see the rubric description. Next option, display points for each level during evaluation. If this option is checked, lecturers will be able to see the points assigned to each criterion level while grading. If it is not checked, they will not see the points for each level while grading. Next option, display points for each level to those being graded. If this option is checked, students will be able to see the points for each criterion level within the rubric. Next option, allow grader to add text remarks for each criterion. If this option is checked, there will be a text box space for each criterion, available to the lecturer when grading. In this space, lecturers will be able to insert additional remarks. The last option is, show remarks to those being graded. If this option is checked, students will be able to see any additional remarks made by the grader. Once you are satisfied with your rubric options setup, you can click on Save Rubric and make it ready. This will make the rubric active for this assignment. Or you can click Save as Draft. This allows you to save your rubric configurations without activating it for the assignment. Now, we will discuss some actions you can take after the rubric has been created. Back at the top of the Advanced Grading section of the page, there are options to edit the rubric, delete the rubric, and publish the rubric as a template. The option to edit the rubric allows you to reconfigure or make updates or changes to the rubric and rubric options. Note that you should not be editing after grades have already been issued. In the event that you need to, there is a video link in the description on what to expect and what actions you can take in such situations. If you would like to make your rubric available on the eLearning Academy as a template, click on the option Publish the form as a new template. On the confirmation page, click Continue. Finally, we will discuss how to create a rubric from a template. From your course page, click on the assignment that you want to add a rubric to. If you don't have an assignment already, create one. After you have saved, click on Advanced Grading. On the Advanced Grading page, ensure that Rubric is selected as the grading method. To begin creating a rubric from a template, click on the option Create New Grading Form from a Template. From here, you can use the search bar to search for the rubric by name, or you can scroll down to see all templates available to you. For each template, you will see the title, the description, the rubric options, and the option to use the template. Click the option Use this template to select the rubric you want. On the confirmation page, click Continue. The rubric will be made active for the assignment. To edit it, click on Edit the current form definition. You can follow the editing instructions that were provided for creating the rubric from scratch. Now you can create criteria and levels, adjust the rubric options, edit or delete a rubric, publish a rubric, and create a rubric using a template.